Let's chat about the essence of life as a journey, much like grains of sand flowing through an hourglass. I came across a powerful quote from the Bible, James 4:14, that really resonates. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? It's like a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Funny enough, this concept hit home for me while I was reading Og Mandino's book, The Greatest Salesman. In it, one character reflects on life as it nears its end. He tells his friend, "Well, I've always counted your friendship as my greatest asset. What I now bestow on you is of little measure compared to your unending loyalty." He emphasizes the importance of living not just for oneself, but for others, urging to hasten the completion of plans because time, he acknowledges, is the most precious commodity and his hourglass is nearly full. As I've reflected on my own journey, I've begun to view life as a continuous process that extends into eternity. We can't stop the sands from trickling down, but instead of just emptying the hourglass, I'm focused on filling it with meaningful experiences, hoping to make the most of every moment. Then there's Janus, that Roman god with two faces, one looking to the past, the other to the future. Life can feel like a close of one chapter or the beginning of another, depending on how we choose to see it. Have you ever considered how you'd spend your time if you knew your days were numbered? For many, that thought alone reshapes priorities. I read this story about a guy named Art who was mistakenly believed to have a terminal illness. During that month of uncertainty, he realized how much beauty he had taken for granted. It taught him to treasure every moment, completely transforming his perspective. Using time wisely doesn't mean you have to be hustling nonstop. Jesus didn't view life that way. It's about being intentional in how you live. Paul taught that whatever we do should be for God's glory. The New Testament discusses two types of time: chronos, the passing of time, measured by the ticking of hours, and kairos, those special moments when opportunities arise. It's those kairos moments that can be transformative. I once heard about a man who had a calendar with a separate page for each day. At first, he tossed the pages away, but soon realized his calendar was thinning fast. Instead, he started saving the pages, building a meaningful record of his days. Then there's this fascinating history of New Year's celebrations, how traditions have evolved from the Babylonians returning borrowed equipment to the Romans declaring January 1st as the new year. It's interesting how small customs, such as eating grapes for luck in Spain or black eyed peas in the U.S., connect us all in our quest for fortune and prosperity. In essence, as philosopher Horace Callan reflected on his 73rd birthday, some live in fear of death while others embrace life fully. His words remind us to live life to the fullest rather than merely exist until the end. So, how do you spend your time? Are you focused on self absorption or are you investing in others? The more you extend yourself outward, the more you fill your own hourglass with richness. And let's not forget the wisdom from various cultures. The butterfly representing rebirth and beauty, or the idea of overcoming grief by tackling each obstacle one step at a time. Life is a dance, and we can choose to flutter beautifully no matter the trials. How do these ideas resonate with your own experiences?